I'm coming in loud and clear. Might hear me on the radio. Breaker, breaker, 1-9. Anybody got their ears on?
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms in the mountains of North Carolina. Fighting a little bit of a cold, so bear with me if I sound a little off tonight, but I wanted to show off this really cool, really clean working radio that I picked up a while back. It's the Bengal SSB. It is from Pearce Simpson, which itself is a division of Gladding Corporation. It is an AM and sideband radio, and it does work in all three modes, upper, lower, and regular old-fashioned AM. It is a 23 channel, so it's a bit limited in the modern era on sideband, but a lot of times people are hanging out on 16 lower sideband, so it's still a fun thing to play with. And of course AM is booming right now. There's a lot of skip rolling in, so let's go through it. It's a beautifully clean radio. Of course you can see the front here, but what we do have is a nice wood grain paneling up front, chrome and black. So we got the era where wood was starting to fade out and black and chrome were starting to come into play here. And down here with all the features and functions, I'll start all the way over on the far side. It does have, of course, a built-in speaker because it is a base station. This does run on 12 or 120, so that's kind of cool as well. We do have a phono jack out, so you can listen with earphones in and not bother the other family members. This is not the original mic. It's just a generic CB microphone, it says, and it feels pretty lightweight, but it came with it, and it works. It's wired correctly, so I just kept it. Over here we have a PA and a CB. This does have CB mode and PA mode, where some of the radios of this era didn't even include PA. This one does. And then we have noise blanker on and off. I'll leave that on for right now. Down here we have RF gain and mic gain, which is kind of a cool thing. This switch, which is weird that they did it this way. Usually you find your volume and on-off switch all on one side or the other, but this one here, they put the squelch on the outside and volume / on-off on the inside of this one. And then this, it looks like two knobs, but it's actually just one. That's our clarifier. They call it the slide-o-tune. And I was surprised it doesn't have a fine and a coarse. Usually when you have sideband radios, you have your fine and coarse. Coarse gets it close, fine to tune it perfectly, but not this model. And then up here we do have our channel select. And this is just a backlit display. This is no LEDs. This is a backlight that lights up the channel that it has. Up here on top, signal reflected or modulation. And then we have our last positions here, lower sideband, upper sideband, or straight up old AM. And like I said, it's in really clean shape. It's in really good condition. I've been playing with this thing. I actually made a few contacts with it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and we'll see what's going on. There's a lot going on the air right now. And there we are on channel 23. So there's already people talking. It's booming. I doubt they can hear me. That's skip, but we'll try it. Break channel for a Radio Shack. Radio check. Break channel for a radio check.
Well, I tell you what, coming up out of Augusta, Georgia, you doing your thing, wow. You might melt some of this snow we got on the ground. Go ahead.
That's snow down in Georgia. Break channel for a radio check. Also, one thing you want to notice right there is the light turns red, which is kind of a cool feature. Instead of having a little LED or something to say transmit, that was their idea there. All right, I'm going to roll on through the rest. There's plenty of stuff going on. Channel 19 is always busy. Let's try 16. That's somewhat local sometimes. Break channel for a radio check. Hey, how's it going? I'm over here in the mountains, North Carolina, right on the Tennessee line. Where are you at?
Mexican covered you up.
Yeah, I must have missed him. He said there was a lot of traffic coming in from Mexico where he was at. I am blessed, my friends. You notice I'm not hearing anything coming in skip-wise from Mexico or anywhere down south, really. That is because of the mountains I have here. They just block off so much of that stuff, and it is a blessing, let me tell you.
Hey, Riverside Man, can you hear me now? Riverside Man?
I'm going to give this one a shot, too.
What did you do? Crack the whip on them Buffalo Girls on that treadmill? I did. I got out of a win.
14 is our local channel.
What's going on? I just happened to walk by the radio and heard you. No, I just had a conversation with Kingman's finest, sheriffs. I love them guys. Say it again. I'll call you on the phone. Yeah, there's all kinds of stupid shit going through it. Oh, I've been here and fixed up. Yeah, that's about all I can do right there.
I don't want to interrupt them. Channel 11, I'll bet you Channel 6 is probably crazy.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Somebody doing a tune-up on his radio.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Very sensitive receiver. Alright, well, let's hop on over to sideband. People were talking AM on 16, so I doubt we'll get anything, but I'm going to try it. CQ, CQDX, CQDX, Farpoint Farms, trying for it. I got somebody in there. CQ, CQDX, CQDX, Farpoint Farms, trying for it. Well, it's probably a lost cause here with all the skip rolling through here on the AM side of things. But there it is, my friend. A really cool radio and a really cool working radio. The Bengal SSB from Pearce Simpson, a division of Gladding Corporation. I don't know much of the history of these, but I do know that it's a good-looking radio. If I didn't have so many base stations floating around right now, I might just hang on to this one. It really is nice. But I'll probably pass it along after playing with it a little bit more. You know, I usually do when I pick up radios like this is I'll film them, of course. That's content for you guys. It's one of the main reasons I buy and sell radios is that I pretty much owned all the radios I ever wanted in life, which is a good feeling. But I love coming across stuff that's unusual like this and sharing it with you. And as a result of this channel, I can sit around and play with these for a little while and, you know, maybe spend a month or two hanging out and talking on a radio of this vintage before passing it along to somebody else. That'll do it for tonight, my friends. I will see you again just in a couple days right here on Farpoint Farms. Take care, my friends.